between the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Xavier Gipson now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Tate. Didn't lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. I'm in an aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Here they come. This is third and 5. From the gun, Darnold. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Panthers with Trevor Etienne deep to return. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's out of bounds, not the return that he had drawn up. No way, and actually loses yards.
Take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard
line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Come on, set. 45, white. Set.
Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And a big gain reaches midfield.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's Young on first and 10. Cut down the field. Again. Won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Light blue. 10 black. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers trying to lengthen the field and take a 6-0 lead. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Gibson now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Darnold to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Young working from a gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
White. Here we go. Set. Yellow. 22. Set. Cut.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Motion a receiver left. To throw, here's Darnold. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Putting down the field, and he's got it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there, and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On with a quick pass out wide. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Jackson Smith and Jigba with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Trail green, down. Black 40, red, cycle. Set,
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Connection made to Tremble. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Watch out, set, Eagle blue. Red, 38. Claws red, 6. Blue striker. Ready?
Now it's Young. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready, ready.
Here's a design run. They take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They still have 5 to go here, third down. Play action now, Young. That's caught for the first. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Come on, set. Set, cut.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is second and 4.
5, 6, set, cut. 52 blue. Ready?
Right side, quick pass, complete. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Room to work at the 35. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First and 10, Darnold. Finds him over the middle. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Darnold now to throw. Short pass brought in. Shoots away from one. They get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Man in motion here. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And again, it's Darnold. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Yellow, 22. Yellow, cut.
Out of the gun, Young. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Here we ready.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Trumbull with the grab. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, green, red, yep, go pink, slide blue, steel, black. Drill green, green jack, ready?
Again, it's Young. Flush down now to his left. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Right, wait.
Offense in the hurry up here.
6-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Black or plaster, six. Hut.
Looking to throw, Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Walker on first down. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. The Gets with a return here. Making some progress here. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown on an incredible return. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense, and there's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special. He was.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Gibson now to return. Things going well so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A gain of 22 yards.
Walker now from the gun. Has a lane inside the 25. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
For the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, this is Etienne. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Trouble, 38. Fury, yellow. Come on, set. 10 black, red, blue strikers. Set, hot.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Eagle blue, flag blue, field black. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
50, green. Grill green. Black ultra. Hut.
First down, Young. Fits it through the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
That's another
Ready.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard
Ready,
line.
strike, strike, blue, 32. Ready,
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And we'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
black, 95. Hut.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks get it back on his 6th interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
On second and 10 now, Darnold. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this one will careen out of bounds just into enemy territory there.
On the double.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Blue, go. Smash. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pin. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Drill green.
Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, check mega. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
50, green. Set, cut.
It's Young to throw here on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Your 2nd and 10 from the 21. Young on the play action. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. We'll go with a design keeper. And, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
43 rail. Slide through. Set, cut.
He's back to throw. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Drive begins with a walker run. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. It's his running back. He's going to have them up to that 23. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. On with a quick pass out line. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an edge. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Kick the running back in motion. Desperation time here on fourth. That one is caught. Morton has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. And again, it's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go, son.
Point in the motion man. Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. To throw, here's Darnold. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Second down and goal.
Darnold. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively.
Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down, throwaway. That's it. Sack cannot be a part of the equation.
Back to throw it. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for two and try to make this a field goal game.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Complete at the 2. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt.
The kickoff for Seattle.
kicks in to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the double.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Yellow, blue, Fury, blue, 32.
Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Smash, blue, drill, grit, yellow, 40, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. All right, Leggett makes the grab. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's set out. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Set, ready. Ready?
Young on first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He's looking for Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield. And it sets up second down.
Green Jack. Down. Hut, hut.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers down by only 1. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, let's go. Ultra, ultra. White, white. Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. 3 inside the 30. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
52 blaster. Ready. 43 rail. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw it. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
This one's caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
95.
They're going to try for the wideout. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. He's off to the races. The 40. Into the red zone. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
We're going
Now an inside give to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Run lost of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Staying with Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's in 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. Running with Walker again. And he will score! And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win! Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Set.
Setting up to pass. Rolling left, buying some time. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Charlotte.